Hey everybody, this is BK Beauty Crust coming at you guys with a new tuning video. It's been quite a while since the last time I've made one, and today I just decided I'd give it a shot again. So, one car I've never tried in this game was the 2012 GTR. So today I'm going to see if I can make a tune with it where I can pull some pretty good scores. If it's any other car like Forza, if it's any other car like the Hennessy Venom in this game, then that means it's probably not going to be as good, because in Forza 4 it was an okay car. It wasn't the best, but it was definitely okay. So there's not really a paint. I want to find an anime paint job just for the fun of it. I'd actually be surprised if this car came out to be pretty good. Okay, he has some pretty cool stuff here. Some Gundam scenery, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. I have no idea what that is, or that, or that. I'm gonna go with the Gundam. And Gundam will. Ah, look at that. Looks pretty sweet. Alrighty, now we got the paint job. One of my biggest pet peeves is people who put, the freaking LS1s or whatever they're called inside these Japanese cars. But unfortunately, in this game, the LS motors seem to be far superior than any other motor I've actually put inside a vehicle before. And I even had to put it inside my 300ZX in this game because the VG motor was just lacking way too much power, and I couldn't really drift it unless I were to use positive camber, which I haven't tried yet. Engine swaps, of course. Stupid LS inside it. Let's see how much power I can make out of the stock motor before I even think about putting that LS inside it. I think if I can get around 900, I should be okay. And no, it's not going to be an all drive tune. It's going to be a real drive. I just haven't swapped out the drivetrain yet. For the guys who watch my tuning videos, you know as well as I do, I max out the power, and I also use drag tires. So just giving you guys a heads up before you continue watching this video, before you newcomers get surprised and start getting upset. We're almost there. It's lacking in torque a little bit though, but that should be okay. Right 911. Hee hee. Okay, 919. I guess I'll give this a shot. We'll see what's gonna happen. Now, for some odd reason, in this game, everything seems to be a little backwards whenever it comes to like really good drift cars, race cars. I remember on Forza 4, it was like all the supercars, well, pretty much any car really, but all the supercars, mainly the Hennessy Venom and the Bugatti and all the Ferraris and stuff, they were great drift cars. I mean, you couldn't really beat them. But in this game, maybe it's just me, I'm just not used to drifting mid-engine cars anymore. I tried drifting the Hennessy Venom, I just couldn't do it. It didn't seem like it had the power. It felt like something was holding it back. It honestly felt like it only had half the power that it has advertised on the vehicle, and maybe an extra 40% of the weight added to it. It just didn't feel right when I was driving it. So, unfortunately, the Hennessy Venom will not be made to be put in my little drift garage. It sucks though, because I really want to drift that car. I really miss it. And also, they changed the engine sounds too. I really liked hearing the turbo spool up. I thought that was pretty cool because everybody in the public lobbies was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, the turbos from that thing!" It was a cool car. It was cool, fast, OP, and I loved it. And also the S13s. I really do wish that we can put the RB motors back inside them, including the 240s and all the other stuff. Because I mean, you can get like 1,000 horsepower out of those things, and they'll drift forever. They weren't bad drift cars at all. But now it's like the only option you can do in this game is like the V8s and stuff. But I think what Turn 10 is doing, they're making it more adaptable to the drift scene of nowadays. All the kids putting V8s in their 240s and just going out and having fun. I mean, can't really hate against it because they're drifting and I'm not, but if it's their choice, and I guess I gotta respect it. I just wouldn't do it in my vehicle unless it's like a Japanese V8, like the one UZFE. If it wasn't so expensive, well, if that motor wasn't so expensive, then I'd definitely put it in my car if I had the knowledge and capability. Just for the fun of it, just so I can have, you know, a Toyota powered 300ZX. I'm not gonna get too into depth with my camber settings right now. I'm just gonna go off springs. I'm just gonna lower all my. I wouldn't say as soft as possible because now that I've been doing circuit racing, my response time has changed dramatically. So I can't have like a super bouncy tune like I used to. I can still drift my Buick Regal. It's just a little different whenever it comes to whenever it comes to short tracks. It seems really unstable now on short tracks, but on long tracks it's like extremely stable. My Range Rover seems to be good on both short and medium long tracks, as in the corners. I guess every car is made for different purposes when it comes to drifting. I think that's right. Haven't made a drift. I'm just gonna go on an easy track. I'm just gonna go on Silverstone. And we'll see how much attention this video gets. If it gets a lot, then maybe I'll just start making more tuning videos. I'll even take a couple of requests and challenges. I'll even start a series called Common Build Drift Drift Cars. 240s with LS1s inside them, like a stock LS. Like I said, I don't want my drifting. I just gotta get used to it again. I feel kind of embarrassed drifting like this, to be honest. Definitely stops a lot quicker than what I'm used to, I'll tell you that much. A Range Rover and the Buick Regal would just slide forever. There's no stopping that. There's no stopping those cars. My controller's right by my mic, so you're going to be hearing a lot of ticking. I'm sorry, I'll move that eventually. Well, it took the weight transfer there pretty well, but like I said before, it still seems to be lacking in power. But I think this motor is going to be a little bit better than the other LS motor, this time at least. And the only reason why I'm not really digging this car too well is because I know that it seems to be underpowered, and that means I'm going to have to do a lot of weight transferring. For example, on Bernese Alps, you know, majority of those corners I can take all in one. You know, I just do a little brake drifting and it's no problem. But this car, unfortunately, I'm going to have to work a little bit more harder than what I'm used to, and I'm just going to have to weight transfer. I could still, you know, get a decent amount of points. What did I get for that lap? Oh, I have my racing thing on. See, I haven't even been drifting in such a long time. I still have my racing hood on. Okay, let's see here. Now what I get? Oh, or just not pop up. Did I even put it on? I don't think I did. Oh, I turned it off. Oh well. I don't feel like doing math right now to figure out how much points I earned last lap. But I do know that usually I'm around 2,000 points off. But on a flat, just like I said, on a flat small course like this, it's not too bad. This car will be pretty decent on Cataluna as well. I'll give it a shot online to see what I think about it. I'll do a couple of tracks and compare it all. I'll give you guys my full honest opinion on what I think about this car. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not a bad recovery. It did mess up a little bit though. 38, it's not too bad. If I do a couple more laps, I can probably hit a 40,000. But I'll tell you what, this car will not handle well on Prague, especially in that little chicane city part, because that's just going to be a nightmare. So what I'm going to do is, I want the car to slide a little more, but I'm still going to need some traction so I can build up my speed. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my negative rear camber and increase my rear tail a little bit. The car seems to be weight transferring pretty decently, but I still think I can get a little smoother, so I'm going to decrease my negative front camber to 0.5. If I have to, if it is oversteering, I'll bump up my... And if it drags, like, the reason why I messed my decel is that if it slightly drags the rear brakes a little bit, or I'm not even sure how the deceleration thing works, but I'm just going to say it's dragging the rear brakes a little bit. If it's doing that, then what's going to happen is whenever you look left the throttle or enter a corner, it's just going to, how do I say this? It's not going to be so sensitive when it comes to weight transferring, because it's just like holding your e-brake whenever you're entering a corner, like this. That's pretty much how it's going to handle. So that's awesome when it comes to high-speed weight transferring, because then, you know, for guys like me, I'm not used to that. You know, I drift slow. I'm not used to, like, high-speed stuff. So if I have to weight transfer fast, I'm most likely going to spin out and crash and cause a mess on the track. So adjusting my decel can be very important to me sometimes. See, like I said, that wasn't too bad. Got a 21,000 and got my 40,000. Like I said, it's not that bad of a car. I guess I just need to start lowering my standards a little bit. Not every car is going to be as good as a Range Rover Buick Regal. Hence the reason why I haven't been making so many tuning videos. So now let's go online and see if we can find some competition. Okay, we're back, and of course it's Bernese Alps. I kind of figured that. I guess I'll really test the ground on this new build that I just created. I'm gonna have to turn that music off too. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I can't even hear my car over this. I'm just gonna straighten out. Oh no, we're gonna move some points. Oops. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Didn't realize my music was didn't realize my music was on. Oh, this is the short version of the Alps. I'm gonna call this a medium track then. But already I feel like I should have invested in softer springs, because right now the car is feeling a little bit too twitchy. Or I could just put positive camera on and call it a day. I've actually driven with positive camera once before, and my mind was blown about how easy it was. I mean, I was able to, no, don't go in reverse. I was able to take cars half the power of this and drift it like it was nothing. Not me getting second or first place in this lobby, considering I messed up, and also DR Sickness and some other guys in this lobby too, and they're actually pretty good drifters. Dang it. That guy's just going a little too fast and bumped into me. But that's okay. Wow, only got 55,000 on the first lap. That's poo. It really does show that I've actually lost my touch of drifting. It's been way too long since I've actually... Oh, got first place. Happy face. I guess they were tandeming and they must have touched. Oh, never mind. Sad face. Getting first place right now would just be like a bonus. I'll tell you that right now. Having speed. Got a brake drift. No, if it wasn't such a slow drifter, I could probably champ this whole entire track. It'd be awesome if I could hit 80,000 though. It's my best, but it would be cool to show that I still got some of it. I really gotta work in this first corner though. It's too light. I feel like myself, 3 years ago when I first started drift. Well, not first started, but nowhere I was starting to get the hang of it. This is exactly what I feel like right now. Ooh, that was close. Surprised I didn't lose any points from that one. Oh, crap. Well, this is going to be interesting. Dang it. 1,000 points away. Well, this is going to be interesting. Can I make it before my controller dies? Oh, I started this late. Well, at least I got a 17,000. Really don't like the fact that I have to brake drift the whole entire corner to stay stable. Nope, on one of the Apex. I got a weight transfer this one. Gosh darn it, that ruined it. That was probably going to be my 80,000 too. But I entered it wrong, so I didn't have no speed. Now I'm way too slow now. It's over. Yep, that's over. At least I made it before my controller died. Yeah, I don't believe they were trying, and they were just messing around. And it's been a long time since I've actually ran with DR sickness. But considering I dropped, oh, he's in second. Oh, maybe I did get first. Oh, look at that, he has anime too. Awesome. No, I want to park by you. Where are you going? You have anime on your S15. We're best friends now. Well, this car didn't do as bad as I thought. I mean, it is a fun little car. I have to, you know, have to keep paying attention to when I drift. I can't just go on Facebook and, you know, send a little message and stuff while I'm in mid-corner. My other cars, this is what I can do with my vehicle sometimes. I'll just put the controller, well, I won't put the controller down, but I'll just, you know, stop paying attention and just send a message or something. Just because it's that stable. The G35, or R35, my bad. Yeah, it just requires a little bit too much attention for me, but it is a okay of a drift car. And considering this is, I'm not sure if I should classify this track as a medium or long track. It seems to be in between, to be honest. So I'm literally lost right now, but it handled Bernie's out pretty well. Like I said before, it seems like it could have a little more power. I believe on Forza Horizon 2, these cars can get around 1,200 horsepower or so, or even more. I personally don't play Forza Horizon 2 anymore for a couple of reasons, so I couldn't tell you guys. So yeah, it's not that bad of a car. I guess I'll give it a passing grade. I mean, I don't really have any complaints for it. Still holding down a decent score. Just like I said, I need to realize that, you know, not every car is going to be as great as my Buick Regal or Range Rover. So I just got to accept the fact that that's true, and just continue trying to have fun in the game and take it as seriously. So there you guys have it. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I know it's sounding kind of bad, but I figured that, you know, I haven't made one in a while, and you guys are mainly subscribed for me because I make Forza videos, so I gotta keep going at it. I may not post as much, but I'll post whenever I can. So I'll catch you guys later. Post a comment of the next drift build I should do, or any kind of suggestions. I don't really mind. I'll kind of build anything. I'm just in that type of mood right now. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later.